So this is pretty much my calling in life now. I know this is my calling because when I reveal this enough times, it'll make sense. So I started talking about the fake reality bubble back in July and August of last year, right? Now what happened was, let me get a pencil. Hold on one second. What happened was, because I'm in meditation so much, everything I talk about actually appears in the hologram. And it happens to you too, but if you you don't see it because you keep the TV and the radio on. So back in August of 24, I was talking about breaking all fake reality bubbles, right? And that's when we started seeing the word propel, because almost every city has a lot of planes flying around propel us, and you can hear it late at night. They're just getting us ready for the drones. So I started talking about the fake reality bubble. And so it had to appear in my holographic experience. And the word illusion is like a salesperson or somebody trying to pull you in. And notice the word illusion is ILL is ill. Scion. So they're trying to take you out of the scion or Zion mindset to make you ill. So an illusion makes you ill, and that's why you age, because you're actually, when you're in the fake reality bubble, you age. And so when you step out of the fake reality bubble, you step into Zion or Scion. Scion. So you want to get rid of the ill and just say you and Scion. And that's eternity, right? You got Zion on earth, Scion in heaven. So you want to be in truth. The more you're in truth, the younger you stay. Because truth is eternal, right? Lies is the death cult. So lie equals the death cult. So people who create illusions and live in illusions, they stay sick and they stay addicted. They stay in lies. Now, using the etymology, notice I got the word etymology right here. This word etymology means going back to source. So let's say you have a word. Let's just say just any XYZ word. And here's source. So if you take this word and you break it into parts, X, Y, Z. Let's just, before I do that, let's say X, Y, and Z, or Y, Z. And then you break it down to the next level. So you go to X, Y, and Z. And so X goes back to source, Y goes back to source, Z. But X, Y, Z is not at source yet. X, Y is not at source, and Y, Z is not at source. But each individual letter shows you the source. And I'm just saying the word, breaking the word into parts. So now, if you have source and you got the word lie, you unfold it. This is how you read people's intent and mind. So the words that they say, if they're lies, and if they're contrary to the Bible, if they try to pull you into illusion, let's say it's Jezebel. So who's going to pull you into illusion? Jezebel, Delilah. So notice in her name, it sounds like lie. The scorners, the lazy person, etc. So they want to pull you into illusion. And as you unfold that word, what are they doing? They're performing a lie on you, mockery, to mock. They're scorning you, to scorn. Derision, deride, deceit, deception. So as you unfold each one of these words, you see what illusion is. What is illusion? What is an illusion? You might think it's just a trick, right? Where they're just doing a magic trick. Well, there's a lot of people out here, like the catfish. They're creating illusions. Like the Jezebel. She's pulling you into illusions. She's got 2 or 3 guys. She's got this guy here and this guy here and this guy here. And she's telling herself, well, I gotta have these because they don't fulfill me. This one don't fulfill me, this one, because she don't have God to fulfill her. So she's got to have 2 or 3. And so the derision, the deceit, the deception, the decepticon, the jesting, the jeering, to play with, ludicrous, deceptive appearance, like the snake, to sport with you, amusement, meant to take your mind out of reality into fake. And so anybody over here who's like in their fake reality bubble, let's just draw a bubble. And so this is the queen bee fake reality bubble. Started in Genesis 3. And so you're standing out here, and she's got some flying monkeys inside the bubble, right? And so she sees you as a good supply because she's getting bored with these. They're not meeting her needs. So she's trying to pull you, teleport you into her fake reality. And so you don't know about these 2 guys. And so let's say you step in there for a minute. And day 1, you start to say the words, something don't line up. And remember, this is all lies. So if somebody's lying, so the fake reality, the illusion, the mockery, goes back to deceive, which is a lie. So you're in that bubble for a minute, for day 1. The words reveal its lies. And then you go back, then the day 2, you just have a little bit of fun, right? You have some amusement and sport. They want to keep you busy doing stuff, right? Amusement, sport. We saw that amusement is a lie. Sport is a lie. Because it all unfolds from that word. You unfold the etymology. So to pull you into the fake reality bubble, she uses amusement. She uses sport. She has a deceptive appearance, the way she dresses. Then she plays with you. She's jeering and jesting and poking and jotting. And then some of the stuff she starts to say is so ludicrous that nobody would believe it. And so as you start to put all the data points, so day 2, day 3, day 4, you've already concluded that this is ludicrous. Let's say day 5, you're starting to see the future faking. Day 6, you're starting to see the selfishness. The self don't even exist. And so the self is a lie because it really doesn't exist. That's a lie. And so day 7, day 8, 9, 10, 11. By day 11, you already know. Day 7, we'll see what could happen on day 7. She has to follow the script because the script is lies. Okay. So you start to see, when you start to call her out, she starts to scorn and mock you and deride. They have to follow this script. It starts out with amusement, sport, the deceptive appearance, and then as time goes on, she has to deride, use derision. She has to scorn, mock, and there's other words. So then you start to see the scorning, and you start to see that because she. So you're seeing through the fake reality bubble. Think about this. And so you start to step back out here. You leave that bubble and you're hanging out here because you don't want to go back into those lies, right? And she's not going to come into your world because your world is truth, and she can't handle the truth. She has to get you in her territory. If she can get you in her territory, believing the lies, then you're in the illusion. You've left Sion, and you start to be cursed like she is. She's trying to vampire off of you, but you can't stay in there too long. And that's why these other guys, she vampires all in, and they become broke dusties. Then this one becomes a broke dusty because she's vampired off of each one of these. And you won't let that happen, and God will move you out. And so you step out of it, and it takes away her loosh, you know. And if you never heard that word, it's loosh. She's looshing off of you. And so she starts out with all these words, and all I did was unfold this word illusion with the etymology. And let's see if it's on the computer. So I'm going to click back here. So see, this is etymology. And so everything I unfolded from this word to play, ludicrous, and then I click on ludicrous. She's just so full of shite, it ain't funny. It's so sport, play. And then you finally just don't have any more time with them because it's waste your time. You'd rather be making some money or building or remodeling or cleaning or exercising or lifting weights or something because it's just ridiculous. And look at that, to let go frequently. Ludicrous. So that's where they let you go, pull you back in. The push-pull dynamics, right? They're just ludicrous. And the word allude means to mock, to play. So they're just playing games and wasting your time. Point in passing. So, point in passing, right? So that would be down here. So it goes back to Proverbs 5. The evil woman, she sits on her porch. She sits on her porch right here. Here's her house. And here's the street. And these people, these prey walk by. She's sitting here on the porch, just got her allurement. It was a lure in there somewhere, a deceptive amusement, having sport. And you know who she is because the etymology tells you, and you know what she's thinking. She's going to hell in a handbasket, and she's pulling all these other guys in with her. Boom, boom, and they believe the lie, and they go down to hell with her. And so most never escape. They stay in this trap. They're too dumb to know that there's other ones out here, you know. And so as you unfold a word, you see the progression, and you take this and you move this back to source. Somebody's trying to say, let's go to the bar, let's go drink, let's go to a sporting event. They're amusing you away from your calling. Let's go to the sport. It's deceptive appearance. Let's have a beer. They're playing with you, poking you, jesting, deception, scorning. And so they don't want you to see that if you unfold the fake reality bubble illusion, you can actually see their script. This is their script. These are human beings living in lies. This is their script. They don't even know that they're doing this because it's the devil. The devil So they bring you in with amusement, sport with you, deceptive appearance. It starts to get ludicrous. So then you walk away and they play games with you. They jeer you. They jest you. You realize it's a Decepticon, derision, scorning. Then they hate you. They mock you. And then when you walk away, because you see that this word is lies, and as you walk away, they start to scorn you, mock you, curse you, and everything else because they know that you escaped the bubble and you came back out here into truth. And so that's the fake reality bubble of all the liars. The players, the gamers, the narcissists, the psychopaths, they're all doing this. It's a fake illusion. They don't have anything you need. Nothing. You don't want to waste your time talking to them. You just tell them the gospel, and if they reject it, let them stay in their delusion and let all these people, because they end up fighting each other, right? That's the queen bee illusion right there.